Welcome back to Transaction Care. My name is Lillian Hernandez, but you can call me Lily. And in today's episode, we're going to talk about watch this before you quit your 9-to-5 to become a real estate transaction coordinator. Long title, but we're going to get into all that right now because I think it's very important that before you make any sudden moves, you consider the following, okay? Are you subscribed? Please hit the subscribe button. And if you want to learn more about myself and my services, simply visit transactioncare.com. That easy, that simple, to the point. Schedule a one-on-one with me. I want to get to know you, talk to you, and join my community. I have a private TC community membership program that you can join. There's the free tier and the paid tier. All of that lives on transactioncare.com. Learn more, sign up for the newsletter. I know I just threw out a lot at you, but now let's get started. Before you quit your job, consider the following. Let's just jump straight into it. I am celebrating 7 years of being self-employed, and I'm so grateful. And if it wasn't for me doing these things, whether I realized I was doing them or not, because I put this list together after I became self-employed, it was sitting down and do the work on my own, day after day, at my 9-to-5, at my lunch break, after hours, whatever it took. I was working on myself, doing different things to change my perspective. But overall, if you are ready to quit your job or you are on the fence about quitting your job, consider these 5 steps on this checklist because it helped check me because I was on the verge of just complete misery being at that 9-to-5. And I'm so glad that I paused and decided to take a different route and path. And I've been on this path for 7 years, still learning and growing, and grateful to share my journey with you. So let's just jump straight into this, okay? This is the TC launch checklist I created. I talk about it often on this channel. I actually have a whole video talking about it, but because it is the new year, I want to refresh your memory. I don't want you to have to go back to several videos years ago to find it. We're just going to start fresh, keep it brief, to the point, and hopefully it helps you in your journey. And let me know what areas you need help with. I'm glad to set up a one-on-one. I am a coach as well as a guide or resource in this industry for you because it can be very overwhelming and daunting to go from a 9-to-5 to being self-employed. Because it's one thing to do the TC work, but then it's another job to be self-employed and run a business. And these 5 steps have helped me and continue to help me to this day. See, I have it on my wall hanging up. But if you want to get a copy of this, visit transactioncare.com. Glad to help. And all of the information is also in the description. And I'm sorry if I sound rushed. This is my 4th, maybe 5th time recording this vlog. And I think it was just meant for me to get to the point, which we're going to do right now. And I'm going to read straight off of it. So let's go. TC Launch Checklist presented to you by Transaction Care. First on the list is your why. Why do you want to start a business? Having a solid why is the equivalent to having a solid foundation for a home. Budget, which my next video is going to be all about my overhead and expenses that I pay for to run my business. So make sure you turn your notifications on so you know when that is released. But your budget, know your numbers, knowing and accepting what and who you can afford now and or later is a key element to scaling your business. Know your numbers, guys. Sit down and be real with yourself, okay? Honesty is the best policy. Education. I preach education in every video. I always will, always be a student, but research what type of education, courses, licensing, and or certifications are required for your city, state, county, and country. This builds confidence. Education is key, right? Marketing. And I will definitely be doing a series of videos on how to market yourself, get more business, keep yourself relevant, things of that nature. But marketing, and I learned marketing through promoting parties back in the day. A whole different story time for another day, but marketing. There are a number of ways to market your business. So exhaust all options, stick to what works for you, stick to what works best, and then adjust and reset as needed. Mindset. You know, I love talking about mindset. And I said, success is present in each day we are given. Gratitude. Success is present in each day we are given. Everything and everyone else is a bonus. Remain a student. Believe in you. Remember why. Remember why you are doing this and keep going. So, I hope you found some value in that. This was simply just a refresher. I'm going to create separate content for each item on here, take a deep dive into each of them, your why, your budget, education, marketing, mindset. So I can really so we can just stay on track. The beginning of the year, we're always motivated, inspired, and ready to get going. And then somewhere along the journey, we just lose sight of everything and it gets overwhelming. We lose track and sight of why we're doing things in the first place. We lose touch with ourselves and we start to abandon ourselves. So keep this video bookmarked. Keep it close. We will continue this conversation in future episodes. Like I said, next week's video is going to be about budgeting, expenses, overhead, money, a very sensitive but important topic that we should discuss. And again, I will continue this dialogue as well as many others related to real estate, business, and mindset, and celebrating our wins, because 7 years is no joke. I have so many stories, so much experience, but it's all about helping you in this time in your life and in your journey. So if you do have any questions, you do have any comments, concerns, let me know. Get to type in. Let's talk about them. Schedule a one-on-one with me. Everything lives at transactioncare.com. And if you want to buy a t-shirt, I have a bunch. This was one of my failed business ventures, but I might revive it. I have a new logo. This is my old one. But again, different ways of marketing yourself. Merch. Imagine if I was sitting up here wearing someone else's business. You'd probably be paying more attention to that than my own. So think about it, guys. I'm here to help, be a resource, be a guide. I appreciate you for watching this far and for watching any of my content. And if you're brand new, my name is Lilly Hernandez, and we talk about all things real estate, business, mindset, and the mindset required to be successful in this industry and within yourself, truly. So thank you again. And until the next video, care for yourself, care for your wealth. Your time is worth it. Let's coordinate. Talk soon.